Hi Prime 4, how are you today? Hope you are fine. We will start our last unit, Unit 4. It's about statistics and probability. We have only two lessons in this unit. Lesson 1 is about collecting, displaying, and representing data. Lesson number 2 is probability. We will take lesson 1, collecting, displaying and representing data. We took an entrance to this topic last year, uh, but let we make a quick revision on collecting data means. Collecting data is to understand what is going on and take the correct decisions. To collect data, we use three methods. The first one is noticing. Noticing is by taking notes and record for an event. Like we are recording notes for how many sales of a supermarket for 1 week, how many people visit a park for 1 week, etc. That's how we take notes or records to know the data of somewhere or some people. Um, Method number 2 is experimenting, is basic to enable us obtain new knowledge, understand a lot of facts in the universe. Like experimenting on a tree, notice you can make an experiment on a tree and note how long the tree is growing up, like on on a week or on a month, how much it take and how long it will be. That's an example on experimenting. Method number 3, field studies. Field studies is um, knowing people's opinions. Knowing people's opinions is important to help us to take the right decision on something we don't know, or something we are not sure to do. It's like on TV shows, we the some TV shows asked the audience about some questions. That is uh, one of the field studies. We can also do field studies on our family when we asked them about their favorite habits or favorite food, etc. Uh, so we have three methods to collect data: noticing, experimenting, field studies. The second part in our lesson is representing data. We can represent data by using tables and graphs and drawing graphs. This is a bar line graph. This is double bar line graph. This is broken line graph. So we also have three ways to represent data. To represent data, we use bar line graph, double bar line graph, broken line graph. let's go to our book. Open your book page. Page 85. We we had known from last year how to use tables to draw a bar graph or broken line graph. This year we will use double bar graph to represent data and to answer the questions uh, from the this word problem. Let's read it. This diagram shows the donation of Ahmed and Victor's in the first 5 months of uh, 2008 for the Children Cancer Hospital. Blue bars represents Ahmed donation and red bars represent Vector donation. Record the data in a table, then answer the following questions. In this space, we will draw our table to record the data to make easy to us to answer the question. Get your pencil and your ruler, try to draw a table and fill it with this information. Okay, we draw a table. Let's fill the table with um, the information we have. Record. We will write here months and here donations. Months January, February, March, April, May. These are simplifies to the months. Donations. In donations, we will classify to Ahmed's donations and Victor's donation. How can we do it? We will just add a new line. We can do it in two ways. We can draw here another line and we can write here also we can write here Ahmed's name and here Victor's name and here the donations of Ahmed, here the donations of uh, Victor. We can do it in another way. I will show you. We can do it just like that. Ahmed donations, vector donations. We will now um, write our records. In January, Ahmed have how much money? Uh, on January, let's see, Ahmed have about 150. It's between 100 and 150, so it can be 130. What about Victor? Victor in January is near to 100. It's about 90. 90. In February, Ahmed. In February, Ahmed is near to 100 also, but less than the last month, so we can say that it's 120. To Victor in February, he is about 170. In March, Ahmed, Ahmed and Joe and Victor are equals. They are near to 200. They are about 190. The donation of April. In April, Ahmed is near to 300. We can say that Ahmed is 270. Victor is near to 250. It's about 230. The last month, May, Ahmed is 100 260 and Victor 320. That's how we fill the table with the data we record. Um, let's answer the questions according to the table. What were the months of equal donations from Ahmed and Victor? Let's see. It's March. Let's write March. What is the difference between the greatest donation and the smallest donation from each of them? We will write the difference between them and write the answer right here. What do you know about the Children Cancer Hospital? Search it by yourself. That's how we solve the collecting data questions and representing data questions. That's all for today's lesson. Hope you are enjoying our lesson. See you next time. Thank you.